Welcome folks, in this video I'm going to discuss and show you how I changed the glow plugs on my Volkswagen Golf Mark 7 1.6 TDI. Now why have I done this? This particular engine has done 120,000 miles now. A while ago I was getting a warning light coming on the dashboard. I plugged in my diagnostics, the Carista, and it was telling me there was a faulty glow plug in cylinder 2. So I replaced that one several months ago. The symptoms mainly went away. I was just getting a little bit of a misfire occasionally, so I thought, well, I'll replace 2 more, which are the cheap ones. There's obviously 4 in total, being a 4-cylinder diesel. There's 3 cheap ones. There's one expensive one to replace, so I haven't replaced that yet, and that's got the pressure sensor in. So you'll see the engine covers removed. This is cylinder 1, 2, 3, and you'll notice that cylinder 4 is also got the plug removed, the socket that goes over the plug removed. So when I swapped the faulty one, I thought I'd get an ohm meter on it, a simple multimeter, and it was reading about 40 ohms from the end point to the where my thumb is, basically. And I compared that to a brand new one, and it was reading 0.8 ohms. I've since replaced 2 more, and I confirmed the brand new ones from Volkswagen. They're all reading about 0.8 ohms. So that's probably one sort of method of diagnosing whether you do have a problem with your glow plug or not. With regards to removing them, then one handy tip: basically these sort of plugs here, the equivalent of spark plug lead, but obviously this is the glow plug lead. The recesses are quite deep, about 2 inches deep, and they get absolutely full of engine filth, basically road filth, flies, mud, sand, grit, you name it. And I was very concerned about removing the glow plug before I'd completely cleaned it out, which was quite a problem, until I realised that maybe you've got a blow line, an air line that you could blow it out. Perhaps that would work. I don't, but what I do have is a Shark, which is a a rip-off of sort of Dyson kind of thing, rather good. And it came with this handy little attachment, quite a thin nozzle there, and it's kind of ready-made to shove down in the recess and suck out all the crap that's in there. Some of it's quite baked in, because you can imagine the engine gets really hot, so quite easy really. You need to loosen it off. You basically stick something long and thin down there, roll it around inside, shine the torch down until you're absolutely happy that you've loosened all the dirt, and then you suck it out again with, or blow it out with an air line, high pressure line, if you've got something like that as well. So this is cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, that's the expensive one with the pressure sensor in, and cylinder 4 there. So 4, 2 and 1, they're identical. These basically range, you can buy them from anywhere really for about £15, or if you go to Volkswagen they're about £30. The removal is very straightforward. You quite literally need a long socket, 10mm socket like that. It does need to be a long one, otherwise it won't fit over the top of the glow plug there. In order to access some of these, you need to loosen the fuel rail. So you notice my fuel rail's been loosened there, a couple of torque screws, one, and there's another one just down there. So once you've removed that, it just gives you a little bit more wiggle room to get your socket in. Removing these plugs these leads is actually they're very stiff. They clip on very tight onto the glow plug. You need something sort of like this. These are actually circlip pliers, but if you've got any long nose pliers that look similar to that, then the better. And you basically need to grip very firmly with something very long and thin, and pull up. Don't pull on the wire. You will almost certainly damage it where it goes into the rubber housing there. But other than that, it's a simple, anti-clockwise to unscrew it, standard thread, and tightening them up sort of hand tight. I'm sure there's a torque setting you can find somewhere, but it's not a big thread. You're going into aluminium, so you're not going to want them too tight. I usually sort of imagine that it's a screwdriver and sort of normal tightness, not so that you're really gripping really hard, but just a moderate tightness until it feels as though it's not really going much more. Other than that, there's not really a lot to it. These are the cylinder number 3. That's the expensive one with the pressure sensor. I've not replaced that one yet. I'm seeing whether I had a faulty one, which was cylinder number 2. I thought for good measure I'm going to replace number 1 and 3. The car's done 120,000. I thought I'll see how it's running, and I might do that one later. I'll shop around for one that's more sensibly priced, but they can be anything from £150 upwards, UK sterling, of course. So there you go, nothing more to it than that. Hope that that video has helped. If it has, then please do like.